Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to reduce the file size on an image so that you can place that image in a website so that it will load super fast, quick. The program that I'm going to use to do this is a free program called IrfanView. Now I have it here in my search bar here, and when you type it in, it's normally the very first one that comes up. So all you have to do is just click on that. It brings you to IrfanView's home page, and the download part here is highlighted. All you have to do is just click on the download, and up pops this box here on the right hand side with all the various downloading companies. I always choose CNET because it's the top one, so therefore it's obviously the most favored. So you just click on download, you wait a few moments, and it brings you to here. To download it, you just click on this button here and download it to wherever you want, if you want to load it into a file or to the desktop. I always choose a desktop, so I would choose desktop. Now I'm not going to go through this process because I already have it. It's quite a straightforward process. Just follow the instructions. So I'm going to come out of this straight away now. Here is IrfanView here on my desktop. I'm going to double left click to open it up. And we have this great big black screen. This is IrfanView's work page. So to get the file that I want, I go to File, Open. The file that I want is on my desktop and it's called Park. So I just scroll down to the file and there it is there. So I click on that there, and as I can see, the file size down here is 1.13 megabytes, which is quite a large file. That was taken with a digital SLR camera. As you can see, the detail is quite fine. This is a park which is only a few minutes walk from where I live, and this path here leads you all the way down to Bournemouth seafront. Right, so to reduce this file size, what we have to do, we have to come up here to File, go in here to we have to go to Image, Size and Resample. This dialog box that pops up here gives us the current size of our image, which is 3408 pixels by 1920 pixels. So that's 3408 pixels wide by 1920 pixels high, as you can see here. Now, the Set New Size button, the radio button, should be selected if it's not selected, and it gives you on the width and the height, which is the present size here. We're going to be changing this in a minute, but before we do that, I want you to come down here to Preserve Aspect Ratio and tick the box if it's not already ticked, and the Apply, Sharpen and Resample box. Make sure that those two boxes are ticked. Then come back up here, and the units, make sure that the pixels radio button is selected. Then come back up here into the width, highlight that, and then we're going to select our new width size in pixels. Now we're going to reduce it right down to 475 pixels. Now as you can see, that automatically reduces the height down to 268 pixels, and the new size is already up here underneath the current size, so you can see the difference. The difference is vast. This new image size will load on your website very quickly. The only other thing that we have to do on this side of this dialog box is come right down here to DPI. Now the DPI on here, it is set to 350. The DPI stands for dots per inch. The dots per inch relate to the resolution of your screen, your monitor. Most monitors have a resolution of 72 dots per inch. By making the resolutions any larger than that, you're just going to be wasting space. So we're going to highlight the 350 and we're going to reduce the size down to 72 dots per inch for our screen resolution. On the right hand side of this dialog box, we don't have to do anything else here except make sure that the radio button for the size method, the sample better quality radio button, is selected. After that, you just have to go to OK and left click OK, and as you can see, this is our new image size. This is the file size has been greatly reduced. This is our 475 wide image. So what we're going to do now is we're going to save this image. The clarity is still the same as it was in the original file. So come up here to File and choose Save As. Now we're going to save this file on our desktop. Now the original file was Park, so we have to give this new file another name. So what we'll do here, we'll give it a name. We'll call it Park 2, shall we? That's an easy name. Make sure that JPEG is selected from our down button here, and it is. And on the right hand side here, before we save, the save quality, you've got a low and a good quality, which goes right down from 1 straight up to 100%. Now I've been playing about with this for some time now, and I have found out that the quality doesn't appear to be impaired anymore. You don't get any better quality between 72 and 100. It just appears to the naked eye to be the same. So I'm keeping the size down. So I'm going to select 72 for the quality, and then all I have to do now is come down here to save and click Save. That's it. It should be on the desktop, so we'll come out of Irfan View now, and here it is down here on the bottom. Bring it up here to the top. We'll put it there. I'll move the Irfan View button down there. Now I'm going to import the original size of Park. Bring that onto the screen here. There we are. Now if we right click on the original one, come down to Properties, the dialog box that pops up, just let me move that underneath that one, and the file size, it says 1.12 megabytes, which is very large indeed. Right click on Part 2, come down to Properties, move this dialog box alongside the Park, the original Park, so that we can compare. And now look at the size of Part 2. We've reduced it from 1.12 megabytes right down to 63.5 kilobytes. That's some reduction. This image is going to load super fast. Your customers are not going to be waiting there on an image loading on their screen. So you're going to keep them on your page just that little bit longer. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.